I was just gonna say, don't tell me they're loaded that fast. That would have been awesome. Okay, so what's good, J Gang? Let's get back into the same game. Batman Season 2 Telltale. This game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is told by how you play. So I said I might not be streaming today, and I really didn't think I was, but my mom was supposed to
A madman from Gotham's past returned to terrorize my city.
my mom was supposed to come into my room
his
and
twisted game, striking at the things I hold most dear.
take me to church with her today.
But I survived his deadly traps. I emerged the victor.
And
But the
there's
cost
two
was too
different
great.
things that could have happened.
Lucius Fox is dead.
Yes, one, I kind of wanted to go,
Is dead.
but two, I kind of
And
didn't
with
want
him,
to.
the only lead I
And no,
had to
it's not
taking
like
down the greatest
I don't
danger
want to go to
Gotham's
church.
ever faced.
It's because
And the person best equipped to help me
it's
is a
this
threat to my deepest secret.
it's this church that my dad
The
used to
Riddler
go to
was
before he
going to
passed.
be my way in, once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line, and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne. First thing you need to know, I can keep your secret. And despite what you did, going behind my back to Mori, I will continue to keep it. No reports, nothing. No one else needs to know. To deal with the present threat, though, I need both of you. The man inside and outside the mask. You have to understand, I'm not the enemy here. It may seem that way right now, but I'm not. Our problems are far too big for us to be bickering among ourselves.
If that's true, then reinstate Gordon as commissioner.
You really are loyal to that stubborn old mule, aren't you? I'll tell you what. Play nice with me now, and when this is all over, I'll make things right with Gordon. When Riddler's friends hear he's dead, they ain't gonna just carry on carrying on. They might get sloppy. They might want revenge, or they might simply accelerate their plans. I'm gonna need eyes everywhere in Gotham. A man like Bruce Wayne, with all his influence and resources, can go places Batman can't. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? Your public persona could be a great help to us here. Maybe even as much as Batman in certain situations.
I know when to be Batman and when to be Bruce. It's the mask that fits best at the time.
Tactical. Now you're speaking my language.
What the hell?
That explosion must have been huge. We can feel it all the way out here.
Looks like the whole city's under attack. We've got a report of a raid on the Gotham PD arsenal. If those bastards get their hands on our weapons...
This is coordinated. It's Riddler's gang. It has to be. We're gonna need Batman for this one.
Agreed.
Emergency services is already pushed to the limit.
Then we'll have to redeploy patrol officers to defend the arsenal.
Don't divert any men, Gordon. I can handle the arsenal call.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
Let's move, people. This is what we trained for.
There's been an attack in the financial district.
Biotech company on the west side is under siege.
Biotech obviously is Mr. Freeze with the place. The west area, I believe. Obviously, that's Harley, and then in a second you'll see who's at the arsenal. Come on, man. Why? Nobody has to die.
What more do you want with me? Shut it!
You got what you came for. You don't need me.
Well, you better hope that's not true. Outlive your usefulness, and the boss will make a pretzel out of your neck.
Whoa.
How many are there?
I don't know. 10 or 12, maybe? The really big one, he made me give him the keys to the armored transport vehicles. I didn't want to, I swear.
It's okay. Get out of here. Now.
Thank you, Batman.
Hey, you about done?
Yeah, just about.
All right.
Ow. Shaky. Uh-oh. It's Bane.
Who are you?
A nightmare, much like yourself. But you can call me Bane.
I almost messed that up.
A man cannot win a war alone.
Depending on who the man is.
You fight well, but you fight alone. You will die alone.
Dang.
I can see why Riddler wanted to be the one to kill you.
Riddler is dead.
He's dead.
Riddler?
You should be worrying about yourself.
I promised my men a hell of a battle if ever I faced you. And I'd hate to disappoint. Oh, I haven't faced a true warrior since I left Peña Duro prison.
Oh.
Save your strength, man. This one is mine.
You could have beaten me without your juice. So you had to juice up. You're weak. You're sad. You're pathetic. You have to use a weaponized drug that you created just to beat me.
I will give you a peaceful death if you take it.
Don't break my back. Don't break my back.
This pain you're feeling, Batman.
said that he has to use an experiment to weaponize drugs that he created himself to actually be able to beat Batman.
Did you get him?
There is nothing to fear, my friend. Keep your eyes open. Don't let anyone follow you to the warehouse.
Don't worry, we'll meet the back way by the docks.
Safe travels, my friends.
War people are well trained and equipped to deal with Bane's men and safely recover the weapons, but Gordon is bound to feel betrayed if I cut him out of the loop.
This is Waller. Batman? Hello?
Waller. Help. Hang in there. Help is on the way.
Pretty good intro to the story. To the episode, I mean. Later today, I think I'm gonna be finishing this game today. Anyways, about later today, after I get done streaming and my mom gets home from, church,
Batman!
me, my sister, and her, we're gonna watch Percy Jackson, in the Lightning Space.
Say something if you can hear me.
She hasn't watched that movie, and she hasn't watched that movie before. So, I really want to show it to her.
Over here.
Oh my god. Batman! I found him!
We're going to have to unpin him. Batman, I'm gonna need your help to push this thing off you. 1, 2, 3.
Ouch.
The mechanic who was taken hostage. Where is he?
He didn't make it. I'm sorry. Who the hell did this to you?
Called himself Bane. His crew loaded the weapons onto the APCs and took them to a warehouse.
I would love a chocolate pudding cup right now.
I really do appreciate you reaching out to me about this. Listen, you really need to pull yourself together because the threat we're facing is worse than I thought. While you were here, a gang of masked men hit a biotech manufacturer. Trev slipped right through our damn fingers.
Welcome to Gotham, Director.
I've had warmer welcomes.
This Bane and the crew who hit the biotech lab must all be members of Riddler's gang. I need to get back to the Batcave, figure out how this all fits together.
As soon as my team finishes cleaning up that biotech facility, I'll share with you any intel we discover. And to sign our new partnership is off to a good start. You're on my team now, and I take good care of my people.
I'm sorry. It's funny because that's a lie.
There will be time for that later. I wanted to thank you properly for saving my life. I wouldn't be here without you.
I'm sorry I wasn't able to rescue your partner.
I know you did everything you could have to save Blake. I hope you know that too. You were right to trust the director to help with this. Working with Waller will be the fastest way to stop these murderers before anyone else gets hurt. Consider that. You should go take care of yourself.
Alfred, prep the med bay. We're going to need it.
I got my butt handed to me. Episode 2. The Pact.
Bruce!
Ow.
I'm fine. Really.
You are not fine, Bruce. None of this is fine. You were
No, it's
nearly
not.
killed tonight.
Yes, I was.
Those minutes of silence, waiting for you to respond, they were the worst of my life. I didn't know if you were alive or dead, or if I would ever see you again.
I'm so sorry to put you through that, Al.
You'll just do it again tomorrow. We
Very
already
true.
lost Lucius. I couldn't bear losing you, too.
I know.
We can talk about all this later. Come on now. Let's get you patched up. As if he wasn't bad enough, now Director Waller knows your identity. That information in her hands?
Waller isn't the one we need to worry about. Bane is still on the loose, with enough guns to arm a small militia.
I understand. The man died for you tonight, Bruce. Tried to save you from that monstrosity.
Yeah, man, poor Eddie, dude. He
Too
didn't
many
deserve
have
to die.
died. In too short
Nobody
a time.
deserved to die.
The cost of this war, it just continues to rise.
I need your strength right now.
Of course. Sorry for not being my resolute self. We've never gone up against anyone able to cause you so much harm.
Waller was right about one thing. Riddler was just a small part of a larger threat. Let's begin with the dart I pulled from his neck.
Got it?
I'm good, thanks. Huh. There's still some toxin left in here.
What kind of toxin?
Something new. There's a whole series of powerful psychoactive meds in this cocktail. Drugs that are lethal when combined.
Who could have come up with such a concoction?
And did the same person pull the
A
trigger?
genius.
Bane's attack was one of 3 tonight, all at the same time.
Let's bring him up. Get an assessment of the damage. Gotham brokerage. 10 million in
Harleen
diamonds stolen.
Quinzel.
Some safety deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead, and even more wounded. Mostly by gunshot, though some victims had their heads smashed in.
Or Harley Quinn.
That's barbaric. Witnesses place Harleen Quinzel at the scene. Dressed up as a clown and wielding a mallet.
Don't ask
A
me.
baddie.
Riddler's friends are as insane and gruesome as he was. Perhaps even more.
Those same witnesses say that she acted alone. All that carnage. All by herself.
Y'all ain't hear me say none. I ain't say none.
Gothcorp Labs, genetic research facility.
Aight.
Where do we even start with this?
Yes, I have
Oh,
no
really?
idea.
Authorities can't determine what was even stolen until all of that melts.
Victor Freeze,
At least 20 dead. Some completely encased in ice.
Mr. Freeze.
Others were frozen solid. Some of their limbs shattered as they fled. Waller's intel shows that the thieves made off with numerous pieces of equipment used in the storage and transportation of biological material.
I don't even want to think what they'd want that for.
No IDs on any
It's for
suspects,
Nora
though.
Freeze.
Security cameras frozen. All witnesses dead.
Let me check out the Gotham feed. Gotham Citizens Portal. Family. Family describes Wayne Enterprise as hero. He was. Operation. I was wrong about Batman. Bizarre Riddler launches terrorist attack at Gotham Casino. Investigation into Wayne Tower explosion continues. Wayne Biotech and Cryogen merger rumored. Oh, my bad. 5 things you need to know about the agency. 1. Waller is at the head. 2. Region everywhere. Actually, that's very true. 3. Riddlers, their focus. 4. Armed and dangerous. Again, very true. And 5. The nation's best. That's a cap. CCPD is. CCPD is the
Guns,
best they
money,
have.
Biotech. What are they planning?
We won't know until we get to Bane.
I don't mean to cause offense, but you're in no shape to beat the information out of that monster, or take on his friends if it comes to it. We've already seen how formidable Bane is on his own. Taking on all of them, that would be suicide in your current condition.
You're right, Alfred. I hate to say it, but I'm not exactly ready for round 2. One thing's for sure. We can't just sit around waiting for them to strike again. We've seen the kind of devastation these killers can cause.
You told Waller you knew when to be Batman and when to be Bruce.
Right.
Riddler said his friends abandoned him at the Lady of Dublin.
He alluded to the fact that John Doe was one of them.
If that's the case, then John can get you close to the others. He already wants you to meet them. John Doe might be your best chance of getting inside, finding out what they're up to.
John's hardly predictable, but it's a risk I'll have to take.
He clearly sees something in you that appeals to him. It'll be dangerous approaching Bane and his people this way. They'll be suspicious of anyone who isn't a proven criminal. You'll have to give the performance of a lifetime to pull the wool over their eyes.
My father was one of the best-known criminals in Gotham. It should be easy enough to pretend I'm following in his footsteps.
I suppose it could work.
So that's it then. I find John Doe and accept his offer.
John, I'd like to take you up on your offer. Excellent news. Smiley face. Can we meet? No, just the place, the stack deck. That's the
stack
same.
deck.
That's the same
That's
place
where
we
he
met
is.
Selena.
I suppose you couldn't wait an hour or two while you rest.
Not a chance.
He just walks away. I'm fine, Alfred. There's nothing wrong with me. His arm falls off. See,
Batman?
nothing to it.
I'll tell you
I'm
about
just fine.
Batman. He's no hero. The way I see it, he's just a bunch of hired muscle for rich guys. Guys like Bruce Wayne.
I see. Billy, tell Bruce Wayne how that makes you feel.
Okay. It feels...
No, Willie, he's on your right.
It feels like crap, Wayne.
Preach!
You're just a huge, colossal, gigantic, spoiled piece of sh... Oh, I am... I mean,
Go on. Finish what you were gonna say.
I was gonna say you're a coward who lets other people do his dirty work. But you get away with it all. Nothing bad ever happens to Bruce.
It's the whole
Really?
parents thing.
And also almost
Bruce!
losing my life,
Don't
getting
mind
sent to Arkham,
We're just messing with
losing
you.
my company.
You look like you could use a drink.
Hey,
Getting
John,
drugged
what about
and
my medicine?
Bottles under my chair, Willie.
losing
Making wonderful
two
progress.
of my oldest friends, also losing one of the people that raised me, also having
I
a
run
hole
therapy
blown into
circle
my
here every second
building.
Sunday.
So
These people need the expertise that I learned in Arkham. So, know-it-all really got what was coming to him.
Authorities are refusing to comment on the death of the mysterious criminal known as Riddler.
Who am I? Who am I?
GCPD
You're
say
a
it was
rotting,
murdered, and that the
stinking
killer is
corpse.
still at
That's
large.
who you are.
John, did you have anything to do with the Riddler's death?
I mean, I hated the guy, but... Geez, Bruce. You really think I'd be capable of cold-blooded murder?
oh, absolutely.
After everything you know about me, you really think I'd do that?
No, of course not. I mean, I know you hated him, but you're no killer.
That's
What was I
why.
thinking?
I know what you were thinking. But hey, no harm done.
Well,
Anyway, I was a little surprised to see you, Bruce.
why
I'm
that?
guessing this is about that favor I asked.
Obviously.
Look, before we get into that, I need to come clean. Riddler was more connected to my friends than I'd let on at the funeral.
Riddler? Really?
Yeah, he was kind of our leader, but he was just so bad at it and so intolerably annoying. I thought he'd be out of the picture by the time you came around. I should have told you. I just
Technically, he is.
didn't want you to think we were all like him.
No, some of you
No
are worse than him.
secrets between us. Ever again. You have my word. I pinky swear.
Pinky swear.
Friends for life. All right, let's go meet the guys. I'll let them know we're on our way.
Hey! I'm out of medicine. I don't like your face. I think you're bothering my friend John.
You've got the wrong idea. We're just having a friendly chat.
Calling me a liar? You shouldn't have walked in here. That was your first mistake. And it's gonna be your last mistake.
Calm down, Willie. Let me help you out, huh?
Bribe? I can't be bought off that easy, Wayne. Don't insult me. I got standards. I don't take bribes.
Well, give you a chance. I guess I'll have to keep it.
Wait. That was a trick!
Perfect!
Lovely violence.
What the hell are you doing to my boss?
Willie had a problem. We took care of it.
Is he dead?
I said we took care of it.
All right, freak show. I'm calling the
Come on.
It's the second time I got into a fight at this bar.
Hey, handsome. Buy me a drink before you go?
You're following me?
Waller just wants to remind you. Stay on the clown and get to Bane. Whatever happens, keep your eye on the prize.
She knows about me too.
Be careful.
No, I'm joking. I already know that, but...
That was fantastic! Cool! They're expecting you.
It's a whole lot lighter.
Bruce,
What do I mean by lighter? Like, I thought it was gonna be darker outside. Guess not.
You can't tell anyone this. This is big. Huge. I think I'm in love. It's an odd feeling. At first, I thought I had some kind of disease.
I am so happy, John. You deserve the best.
Yeah, I'd blush if I could.
So mysterious. You at least gotta tell me her name.
She'll want to introduce herself, but if you could please help me look good in front of her, I'd appreciate it. Come on. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Yeah, this scene is kind of dumb because you can't see anything. The textures aren't loading in from the windows.
Got it. God damn it! Thought I had it. Here, give me a hand with this, will you? I'm pretty sure this is how you get this thing started.
No, look, you're doing it wrong. Red's the battery, yellow's the starter. Spark one on the other.
You are literally my hero, Bruce. I mean, wow.
Oh, there she is.
Don't turn around. All right, Wayne. You got my attention. Give me one good reason why I don't redecorate the windshield with your noodle. I bet a smart guy like you has some real pretty brains.
This.
Real bright. That's a pretty good reason. I like a guy who's good with his hands. I'm just joshing you, rich boy. See? There wasn't even a bullet in the chamber.
Oh, what is that then?
Oops. Well, let's put some music on.
Bruce, this is the lady I was telling you about.
Harley Quinn.
Isn't she a hoot? I knew you guys would hit it off.
Sure. I can see the funny side.
See, I told you. Bruce is a good sport.
Quinn here says you're chomping at the bit to meet us. I want to get an idea why. What do you get out of rubbing shoulders with the likes of us?
I want to run this town. Just like Falcone. Just like my father. You can help me do that.
Uh-huh. Sure. The Playboy's trading his tux for a Tommy gun.
Bruce has hidden depths, Harley. Like, really deep. When we were in Arkham, we got into all kinds of mischief. He showed me some of the darkness he's got inside. You don't forget something like that.
Do us a favor, boy.
What darkness inside,
Skip
really?
over to that bodega and get me a slushie.
I got beat up by people in my room,
Need a buck?
and then
I got it.
after I got beat up by people in my room, you ended up knocking them out, and I just followed your plan. I didn't try and
Poor John. He
it
just
was only
doesn't know who he is.
I did nothing bad to
You know,
show you any darkness
He's
inside me.
searching. Highly impressionable. He thinks the world of you. So I asks myself, what's Bruce Wayne want
I love
with
the
a
beautiful
lost
color
soul
around.
like John? It's kind of a mismatch. Raises all kinds of questions.
I feel bad for him, you know? Coming out of Arkham all alone. He's not equipped to deal with the world.
It's true. Poor old Puddin' don't know a fiesta from a funeral. But there's a world full of charity cases out there. And you picked John. You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble. And I only like trouble when I'm the one causing it. You got a good reason why I should trust you? 'Cause I sure as hell can't see one. After all, you're a squeaky clean favored son of Gotham. How am I supposed to believe you won't run to the cops the first chance you get?
You shouldn't. You can't trust anyone. Not in our line of work.
Ain't that the truth? You're not what I expected. Still, you gotta show me you got what it takes to be part of our...
Pact. Bet.
Aw, gee, thanks, Bud.
We gotta go. What were you guys talking about?
We were talking about you, Pud. About how worried we are for your well-being.
Oh?
Bruce feels bad for you. For, you know, having such a hard time with life. Ain't that right, Brucey? Ain't that the gist of it?
It's the truth.
That's the old me, Bruce. The new me, you won't have to feel sorry for.
And what new you is that? The Joker? Criminal vigilante?
Oh my god! That is the best damn slushie ever. Suck on that. I swear, it'll
John's
make your
reacting to
whole
that.
body shiver. Come on, put your lips on it. I ain't
No
got
thanks.
cooties.
No thanks, I'm good.
Suit yourself. I'ma pretend I ain't offended.
I'll try some.
Ha.
Okay, here's what's going to happen now, Mr. Moneybags. You're gonna go get Mama a little present.
And that
From
present is?
inside there.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
Wayne.
The screen is black.
A little bird told me there's some pretty fancy hacking tech up there. Something called a phalanx key.
Oh, you mean a
Get
cat?
it for me? I'll know you're on the level. Maybe your whole Kingpin of Gotham shtick won't seem so absurd. And maybe, just maybe, I'll vouch for you with the others.
What do you want with the phalanx key?
Why wouldn't I want it? I hear this thing opens half the security systems in Gotham. And it's just sitting there, hidden in your lab, waiting for someone to put it to use. What's the matter? You better not try nothing fishy. I don't want to have to splatter that pretty face.
It's okay, Harley. Bruce and I already talked. he'll do whatever you want.
Is that right? Will you do whatever I want?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Will you jump when I say jump? Will you bring me the shiny things I ask for?
You don't have to worry. I promise. I'll take care of it.
So glad to hear it. Maybe you are my kind of guy.
Well, then,
Meaning?
let's get moving. No time like the present.
Don't be jealous, John.
You're on, Brucey boy. Make yourself useful and get me that phalanx key.
Not my
And
fault she
hurry.
likes dashing
Mama
billionaires.
really wants to get herself some tacos when you're done.
Got this, Bruce.
I hate tacos. I feel like a lot of people will be mad about me saying that, but it's true. I hate tacos. And burritos. And Indian food, Mexican food. I love Chinese though.
Mr. Wayne. Yeah, if you could please sign in.
We always go to this one, well, we always get the Chinese food from the same place, and they have some of the best Chinese food ever. They have
what
some
brings you in?
honey garlic chicken.
If you don't mind me asking. Is everything okay?
Well, no rest for the weary.
Or for the wicked.
I was gonna say.
You're all set, sir. Excuse me, sir. This is private property.
You really ought to rethink your hiring practices, Bruce. Your man's lying down on the job.
What did you do to him? Is he still alive?
Don't worry. A little bump on the head never killed anyone.
Yes, it did.
Going up, Brucey. You do know how an elevator works. You know, I might have pegged you wrong. Good boy. As long as you keep up this good behavior. Give me a hard time, I might have to go back and finish the job.
Yeah, he wasn't a very good guard anyway. I mean, isn't he supposed to keep people out? Maybe getting knocked out will teach him a lesson.
You didn't have to do that.
I didn't have to, but I did. Now pipe down or I'll go back and finish the job.
Try to see what happens.
Thought you were gonna wait in the car.
Now, Harley figured you'd want some company.
Didn't want you to have to do this all by your lonesome. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Mr. Moneybags?
Of course. Glad you could join me. Welcome to Wayne Enterprises.
Thanks, sugar. All this is yours, huh?
Kind of.
What?
Our place has way more personality.
Your place is an old
I have to
subway
say,
station.
Bruce, it's exhilarating to walk these hallowed halls with you. This is where the wheeling and dealing happens. The power plays, the boardroom scuffles. I can feel all that toxic energy in the walls. You think I could run a place like this one day? Like you, Bruce? I think I'd get quite a kick out of being CEO.
If you keep your head down, work really hard, yeah, why not?
Oh yeah, you worked real hard. You had a rich pops who stole everything not nailed down.
Oh, come on, Harley. Bruce's father worked really hard at taking other people's money. You gotta give him credit for that.
What the heck? John.
Hey, pull it together, Puds. All that slushy you drank has got you.
Oh crap, it's Regina. Laugh, bro.
Oh, Bruce,
I
I'm
love
surprised to see you. And these are...
Fashion consultants.
To whom do I owe the pleasure?
They're fashion consultants. I figured it's time I try out a new look.
Not just Bruce. We're gonna revamp this whole place. Dress everyone in snazzy uniforms.
Oh. Well, no one ran this by me.
Just think, you could come into work on Monday dressed just like me.
Is this some kind of joke?
Is this
Do I
some
look
kind of
funny
joke?
to you?
Do I look funny to you?
Uh-oh.
Like I'm some kind of punchline or something?
Excuse me?
Harley.
You gonna let your employees sass me like that? Is this the kind of operation you run here?
I'm sorry, Harley. It won't happen again.
That's for damn sure.
There's no need for that. I already said it won't happen again.
We'll talk about this later, Bruce.
Yeah, bye, Regina.
You got a firm grip, Mr. Corporation. The kind that makes a girl go weak at the knees. Wanna show me what else you can do with those hands? We could carve out some alone time. Just you and little old me.
Anytime, anywhere. Just say the word.
I'm trying to see. I picked it on because I want to see John's reaction.
No. That's not what we're doing here. We've got a job to do, remember?
Yeah,
We'll get to
John's
it.
getting jealous.
Don't get your panties in a twist.
Nah, that's cool.
Wait here.
Because I've actually never.
Forget it,
I've
Brucey
actually
boy.
never seen
The
that
secret
said.
lab ain't really a secret. Cobblepot's got quite a mouth on him. I don't think he ever shut it the whole time I was working at Blackgate Prison. He told me all sorts of interesting stuff. Say, do you like chess? Work your magic.
Anyways. So yeah, I've never gotten, like, I've never chosen the option. Shut up, Harley. I never chose the option to see, I never chose the option because, well, I didn't want to have John be mad, but this time I'm going a little bit different, and I kind of want to see what will happen if you
squeeze.
You know, I think you two are the closest friends I've ever had.
I want to see, if you can get him to go, like, a little bit over the edge a bit earlier than what it is in the game. But I don't think you can, but
I present to you our secret lab.
Lucius, you have seriously outdone yourself this time.
Glad you like it.
Like it? Oh, no, this changes everything.
It was getting a bit dodgy hiding all those batarangs in the Wayne Enterprise R&D wing.
Thank you, Lucius.
Come on. Now the real work starts.
Somehow I was expecting more.
Where's the giant crater? I thought this was where your friend went out with a bang.
No.
That was his office upstairs.
Better question. Where's the phalanx key?
In the safe.
It should be in the vault.
Vault.
Well, what you waiting for, sweetie? Go get it.
Lock protocol vault thumbprint required Lucius Fox. That's not right. Why the lockout? Someone's been in here.
What's taking
Yes,
so
they have.
long, Bruce?
It's
Shut up,
saying it
John.
won't open without Lucius's thumbprint.
And that got blown up with the rest of it, didn't it? Of all the dumb luck. You're saying we can't get it open, then? Harley's not going to like that at all. Or you.
Let me try to find latent prints around here with my scanner.
Always
Strong
thinking, this
phone.
guy.
I would love to have a phone like that.
Okay, still unconscious. Hope he's not hurt too badly.
My question is, how did Tiffany even find this place?
Alright, that's a start. Dinner to celebrate Tiffany's first day at Wayne Enterprises. Sorry you didn't make it there, Lucius.
Yeah.
Getting there.
I was gonna say, what? I ain't getting nothing from that?
One more partial print should do it. Nope. Not encouraging.
Come on.
There we go.
Nice.
Okay, this will work.
EMP.
Now that's a shiny piece of metal. What's it do?
I'm not even sure if it works.
It's an EMP generator, Puddin'. Tell him what it does.
Sends out electromagnetic
It emits a pulse that knocks out other nearby electronic devices.
electrical
wanna try
magnetic
that?
pulses.
Even now, still finding ways to help me.
Always, Bruce.
Stay there. Don't touch anything.
I touch what I want when I want, Brucey boy. You knew what's best for you. You'd quit giving orders and find me that key.
Looking for this.
Tiffany?
I told you I'd find out what you got my dad mixed up in. This,
Nobody cares,
this is
Tiffany.
much worse than I thought.
You're not safe here. You have to hide.
What the hell are you doing with a secret room full of weapons? What's going on here, Bruce?
I'm
What's
Batman.
all this for?
Your father worked with Batman. That's who all this stuff is for.
Batman. I knew it!
No, you
His
didn't.
tech. Dad's fingerprints are all over it. I came looking for answers, but I didn't expect this.
Bruce.
These people you're with. I saw on the cameras what they did to that guard. To Regina.
They'll do the same to you, or worse. Get out of sight.
Bruce, what's taking so long in here, huh? Hey, I know you. We met at your father's funeral.
John.
Okay, Bruce, you need to get physical. I get it. We'll be as quiet as lab rats. But what about Harley? I mean, she's gonna want to know about your, friend here. What am I supposed to tell her?
You don't have to say anything to her, John, okay? It can be our secret.
In Arkham, I was well known for my discretion. All the guards confided in me. I don't like lying to Harley, but I'll do it for you, Bruce. What I really need is the Phalanx key. You give me that, I can go out there and, you know, make Harley happy.
You can have the key. Just leave Tiffany out of it, okay?
You mean this thing?
Yes.
That's it?
You've got to be kidding, Bruce. You can't give these psychos anything from this lab.
Hey now, no need to get personal. We're all on the same side, remember?
Please, Tiffany. I've been honest with you every step of the way. Now I need you to trust me. Please.
I better not see this on the evening news.
No, just shut up and give me the key.
This makes things so much better for everyone.
Thank you, Tiffany. You made the right call.
Harley will be over the moon when I show her this.
Stay out of sight until we are long gone.
Whatever.
Your Tiffany with relationship has changed. Your relationship with Tiffany has changed. So, I see.
Took you long enough? I was starting to think you got sucked into a portal to another dimension or something.
Maybe Vibe opened one,
You
and I
boys
could
did
have jumped
good, you
through.
know? Made Mama proud. It don't look like nothing special.
You got what you wanted. Now let's just get out of here.
Load that thing up too, John. I need it.
Is this before or after Barry Allen
Hurry it up.
was struck by lightning in a dark matter storm? Or was this before Oliver Queen got trapped on Lee and you for
Bruce
1 year, then went to Russia, then went to Japan, not Japan, then went to Hong Kong, and then back to Lee and you for 1 day.
I was keeping an eye on you over the security feed.
Well, breaking into my own company was unexpected.
Things could have gone so much worse. That you managed to keep both John and Tiffany quiet was a masterstroke, Bruce.
Thank you.
Still, that young woman is smarter than both of us, Bruce.
Oh, yes.
It's only a matter of
but
time
no,
before
she's
she
not.
puts the rest of the pieces together. I heard you reveal that Lucius worked with Batman.
Yes.
But will that satisfy her?
No.
You know what she's like. She won't stop digging until she gets to the truth. Maybe we should just tell her.
I've always regretted not being more honest with you about your father's life. Don't make the same mistake I did.
You're right. I'll be as honest with Tiffany as I can.
Very good. With regards to tonight's other catastrophes...
Your night watchman got a nasty lump on the head, but
yeah,
don't worry.
I know about that.
He'll be fine. I've already arranged for him to get a generous payout and an extended vacation.
Nice.
And replaced tonight's offending security camera feed with dummy footage.
Yeah, thank you.
As for Regina, I'm afraid your fashion consultant's cover story is going to cause more problems. She seemed to be thoroughly unsettled after your encounter.
Yeah, I know.
After what went on, it'll be a challenge to smooth things over with her.
It's all coming so fast. One thing after another.
You're always so good at this, Alfred. You'll figure out the right thing.
Yes, I suppose I will.
I don't know if that's a good thing for
I know
Alfred or if
we
that's going to be
agreed
bad.
there was
I
no better way
don't
to
know.
get to Bane. But this whole adventure with John and Harley, well, frankly, it's exhausting. Well, be careful, and good luck.
How long does this usually take?
It takes as long as it takes. You don't just call him like a dog.
There's a million more efficient ways of contacting him, but you do it like this?
Symbols are important. Just like principles.
This is a waste of my time.
You two are acting almost friendly. It's a strange sight.
Batman?
About time. Gordon, you're dismissed.
This is still my goddamn station house.
He's forgetting I'm the one who can make or break his career right now.
You only remind me every other minute.
Clearly, I need a better method of getting the message across.
You're both behaving like children.
Watch your tone, Batman.
I don't have to watch
Or
anything
what?
in front of you,
You'll
Waller.
put him on timeout?
I've been lenient with you so far, but don't push me.
She's got some kind of leverage on you, doesn't she? If she's jammed you up somehow, just say the word. I'll appeal to the mayor, the governor, whatever it takes to get her off your back.
I'll do whatever I can to help you.
She knows who I am, Jim.
Oh yeah? Well, so do I. You're Batman. That's all you ever have to be. That's all Gotham needs you to be. And you, if you're
No,
threatening
it
to
also
take that
needs
away,
me to
you
be the
should
head
be
of Wayne
ashamed of yourself.
Enterprises.
I
mean,
don't
what?
want to hear it.
Bye, Jim.
Just supposed to come to Gotham, put the chains on Riddler and his gang, and get the hell out. I'm just saying, this city gets under your skin. Fast. Know what I mean?
No, I don't.
Mislaid plans and all that.
You didn't choose this profession because it's easy. You do the job, or you don't.
You're absolutely right. I guess you locals see it differently. Agent
Okay.
Avesta. She fought to get on this assignment, you know. Wanted to see her old neighborhood. Wanted to see you. Her hometown hero. She wanted to impress you. She admires what you do for the people of this city. Your respect is important to her.
Does she know who I really am?
Who do you think told me who you are? For the world's greatest detective, you sure can be slow.
That's very
My lab techs
disrespectful.
were able to replicate a dose of the venom serum from the vial Bane left behind at the police arsenal. But with a twist. It's actually a counteragent.
Thank you.
After a brief rush, it'll flush the venom from his system, leaving him weak and exhausted. Could be useful.
It will be.
So, Wayne Enterprises.
What about
Heard
it?
you made some new friends.
Yeah.
You're having me followed.
Thanks to you, these very bad people have an EMP and a key that'll open every lock I would want to keep bolted shut. They're clearly planning something. Stakes are
Really?
too high to leave anything to chance. You know, I actually considered asking you to infiltrate Riddler's gang. Before everything blew up. I knew I could count on you to get me close to them. Close to Bane. You're good at this. Seems like you've already won Harley Quinn's trust.
What you saw was just a test.
An operation like theirs requires someone with your resources. As long as you don't blow it, they're gonna want to keep Bruce Wayne around until they take him for all they can. Get them away from their base of operations.
Yalla.
Somewhere they'll be exposed. When they're all together, out in the open, contact me. I'll be standing by, ready to ambush.
I'd rather
Take them down
contact
when they're at
Jim.
their most vulnerable. Sound good? They'll never know what hit 'em.
You need to involve Gordon.
Don't tell me how to run my operation.
His people know this city better than anyone.
And they have their hands filled with other priorities right now. Batman,
What?
if it gets bad for you, just remember, we're out here. When you're in
We
deep
out
like
here.
this, you need friends. Let's say everything goes pear-shaped, and you get stuck in there longer than you'd like. Then what's right, what's wrong, it all gets blurry. And guess what? That's okay.
No, it's not.
Because you're going to have to do some blurry things that you're not proud of before this is done. You hear me? That's just how these kinds of operations go down.
I created Batman to strike fear into criminals, not become one.
Batman's not the one rubbing shoulders with them at the moment. You should think about which one Gotham really needs right now.
I'm Bruce Wayne undercover as Batman, but I'm going undercover as Batman, but I'm also Bruce Wayne.
Just don't stay embedded any longer than necessary.
I'll be in and out, Alfred. Just long enough to figure out their plans.
So I'm going in
Good luck,
as Bruce Wayne,
safe.
but my identity right then, when I'm over here working with them, is Batman, but I'm undercover as Bruce Wayne.
Alright. Here we go.
So I'm undercover.
Hey now! Welcome to our little hideaway and home away from home, the end of the line. We're happy to have you.
Thanks, John.
You said you'd kill him after you got what you needed.
So what? Ain't a girl allowed to change her mind?
Could someone get me out of these handcuffs, please?
Get your hands off me,
Tell
man.
me why I shouldn't kill you. Well, it seems like the Prince of Gotham is more like an empty suit. I bring us back the transport and the arms we require. You bring back a worthless aristocrat. We don't need his money. We have what we need to finish this, thanks to me.
He ain't worthless, you overgrown bicep. He already got us an EMP device and the phalanx key. I'll betcha I can find a use for him.
I do not care how much these two swoon over you, Wayne. We don't want you here, and we don't need you here.
Whoopsie.
What the hell?
John! Turn it off!
Turn it off! Now!
Can you do something about this?
Uh-oh. He's mad. Unhook me.
What have you done?
Victor Price.
You need to uncuff me.
Don't screw this up.
You fool!
I can turn it off.
Make it stop, or I will seal you both in ice! I
Hands off me
swear,
and I will.
if you don't get that electricity back on immediately, I'll send you to a frozen hell.
No, that one's the same. Switch that one on. What just happened? No. Off. Off. That one off. This one on. That one off. I think I have that right. What do I not have wrong? Ah. It's on red. Oh, I have to switch the other ones to red. What am I doing? I'm about to get myself killed. This probably didn't kill me. There was a lot of time spent doing that.
I must check on Nora. See how she is.
You may have impressed these two, but I haven't made up my mind about crushing your skull.
Fair enough.
Everyone back to work. There's still a lot to get done.
Who put you in charge?
Somebody has to give the orders.
And it's not you.
That was a nice job before. Come on up to my office. Listen, Bruce. I just want to clear the air a little. You distanced yourself from us, back at your office. I don't blame you, after all the trouble I caused. You probably noticed I like to stir things up. It's a bad habit, and, well, it's made me more enemies than friends. I want to say, I'm sorry for messing with your people. Your employees. I know they probably mean a lot to you.
Thank you, Harley. Your apology means a lot.
Really? You probably think I'm a terrible person, but I want you to understand. You've seen these animals I work with. In my business, you let your guard down for a second, you get torn to shreds.
I can only imagine.
If I'm always pushing buttons, it's to keep people off balance, you know? Keep them guessing my next move. Keep the real me.
The new trend. Don't let them know your next move.
To be honest, I've been at it so long I don't even notice I'm doing it. It's just a part of who I am.
We all wear masks, Harley. You don't have to be a criminal for that.
Even you?
Yes,
You
I wear a
ain't
mask
like
with pointy
these
ears.
Bane's a powder keg. Freeze. Well, you saw Freeze. John's sweet. And believe me, he's got heaps of potential.
Yes, he
But
does.
he's still a growing boy. You, though, you got your head screwed on right.
Thank
You're
you.
reasonable. I can work with reasonable. We're pulling a job tonight. I want you to be a part of it.
Bet.
You already showed you know how to use that EMP better than any of these other clowns. I want you to come with.
I'm in. Just tell me what to do.
That's what I wanted to hear. All will be revealed eventually. Using that EMP, though, that's gonna make tonight's job a whole lot less messy. And that no-neck asshat Bane, he loves making a mess. People getting killed just makes his day. If you're gonna come with, you gotta convince the others.
Convince them?
It's a real pain in the ass sometimes, but you need a majority opinion for anything big. And bringing you along, well, you got some persuading to do. Let me know how I can help.
So what's the deal with Freeze? He's unique?
You mean why he's blue and wrapped up in machinery?
He's a metahuman.
Accident in the lab. Here's the thing about Freeze. Only thing he gives two hoots about is his wife. He gave up everything to try and save her when she got sick. And I mean everything. Job,
He froze her
soul,
to make sure
the
that
whole
she would be
She's dead?
frozen
safe
stiff.
and alive.
Keeps her on ice
Sorry.
in the next room while he searches for a cure.
Yeah.
Ain't that just
The disease that
kooky?
she came down with, there's
I
not a
mean,
cure for it yet.
explains why he flipped when the EMP went off.
I don't know. Sounds pretty romantic to me.
Bruce, you big softy. I suppose you could see it that way. It's just made him into such an angry person. You know? It's tearing him up inside. Talking about his wife is the only way to get Freeze to pay attention to you. But watch yourself. His attention ain't always a good thing.
I get the feeling Bane doesn't like me very much.
That knucklehead respects strength and loyalty. Show me got those, and he'll come around. He's a man's man. I don't got much time for all that burly machismo, but sit him down for a beer or something. He'll hear what you gotta say. He may kill you when you're done, but at
What?
least he'll listen.
Maybe we can skip the killing part. The reason I'm thinking about finishing this game today is because I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. Like I told you guys yesterday, I'm going up north to Aubrey for Labor Day to the beach.
Unity. Not really what I'm sensing from this group.
Which is actually really weird because it's only going to be 72 degrees in Tawas, which isn't exactly a warm day for the beach. Let's go talk to Johnny Boy. Hey, John.
Hey, buddy! It's always so good to see you. Like, so good.
Always good to see you, John.
Why is he sitting in a wheelchair?
Bruce, thanks for helping me out before at your office and making me look good.
Hey, I'm just glad everything worked out.
Did it ever? Handing that key over to Harley, giving her what she wanted. Pure ecstasy.
Okay, take a step back.
It was a big moment for me. I should have known right when we pinky sweared that everything would work out great.
You mean pinky swore?
Harley wants me to try to get in good with Bane and Freeze.
I think you're well on your way to doing just that. And I've been doing, you know, what I can to help, too. You didn't catch it?
Oh, I did. I saw you wink.
Like Bane might kill you, I set off that EMP, you know, as a distraction. Thought it might give you a chance to show off your technical skills in front of Freeze. That's the only thing I think he really respects.
Wow, then I owe you my life, John.
It's what pals do. I know you'd do the same for me. And wouldn't you know it, you nailed it.
I almost didn't and almost got my head frozen.
You better get cracking on getting those other guys to like you too. Because I don't want to have to watch what happens if they don't.
You're a psycho, man. Feel bad for you.
Did you have one here?
Oh, that spot was for Batman.
You like Batman?
What's not to like? I only saw him for a second in Arkham, but... oh man, I'd love to see him again. Think she really brightens up the room. 1,000-watt face.
How'd you two meet?
Same way you and I met. In Arkham.
In Arkham. She was his doctor.
Dark time and gave me a reason to live out here and experience all this. I don't see how we aren't destined to be together. It just wouldn't make any sense.
That's the biggest smile ever.
Priska.
Bane loves that beer. I bought some for when I need to talk to him. He's scarier than anybody in Arkham.
Well, at least Killer Croc wasn't in there. Well, why would he be? I feel like he'll be in, Blackgate in the metahuman wing. Do you know that King Shark is actually a good guy? And he's from Earth 2? He wasn't a good guy at first because Zoom brought him over to Earth 1 and said you can't go back to Earth 2 unless you kill the Flash.
This material will keep whatever it's insulating from being affected by the EMP blast.
What the hell do you want?
Bane doesn't want us talking to him. Get out of here.
Punch you in the face, really. Luchador.
And now I see where Bane gets his fashion sense.
Yup. No, I'm not trying to talk to Bane. I'm trying to look at his Venom lab. And I'm gonna give him the beer before I talk to him.
Just thought you looked thirsty.
Please, come.
Sit down, Wayne.
Riddler, he bombed your building and killed your friend. Someone did that to me. I'd bomb their building, kill their friend. As Riddler's friend, I have to know, are you here for payback? Did you come for revenge? Answer me, or I will break you in half.
Riddler is dead. Any revenge I wanted, I already got.
He did not deserve such an end. But you have a point. In this line of work, one cannot be too careful. Trust has been the hardest thing to find. We'll see if you can be trusted, Wayne. Very soon.
This is a close one. I hate having to walk through here. No, not that way. Up here to talk to Fries. After I look at the C4, I don't know if that's an EMP. That's C4.
What would
C4 is
harm me
later.
with an EMP? I can't risk tampering with it.
And no, let me go to the freaking plans.
What are they planning to do? I don't have time to sort through all this. Not with them watching me.
And now I can talk to Freeze.
I heard about your wife, and I... Hear me out. I might be able to help.
What do you mean? You'll answer me if you're smart.
I know your
Understand
pain.
the concept
Your
of
love is admirable.
self-preservation.
What you're doing, well, that kind of love is rare.
My wife followed your goings-on in the society columns, Wayne. You are more familiar with lust than love.
That's how I know how precious that kind of love is. What if you get caught? Sent to prison? What happens to your wife then?
What do you propose?
You help me off her.
I own technology companies, Victor. Big ones. You could house and protect her. Continue your research to cure her.
Why? Why would you do this?
Oh, I'm not doing it for nothing. I expect a full return on my investment.
Practical. I respect that. I'll talk to Bane. Make sure he thinks you're on the level.
You have my word.
I may have misjudged you.
Maybe.
Wait!
What's up?
Good luck.
He was with my crew at the police arsenal.
Bane!
The prisoner he was supposed to be guarding got away. And yet he doesn't have a scratch on him.
This is crazy!
I suspect we have a traitor among us. One begins to smell a rat after Riddler's murder. And that
I mean, I
prisoner
take a
getting
bath
away.
regularly.
Loyalty is all that we have. But There can be no trust unless I can believe that you are who you say you are, and that you are really willing to do all that you claim. Only one of you walks out of here.
You know me.
The sooner one of you picks up that pipe and bashes the other's head, the sooner we get this over with.
Fine. I'll prove it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. It's the only way to gain Bane's trust.
Very good.
At least he's not dead.
Very good. Maybe you do have what it takes to join our
I
pact.
said I wouldn't break my code, and I didn't. I didn't kill the dude. I just broke his
The
leg.
package is moving.
I kneecapped the dude.
What's going on?
The job we've been getting ready for, it's happening.
Good. I'm ready.
Not so fast, the money bags. You're not in the Pact. Not
Yes, I
yet.
am.
Not till everyone votes. What do you say, boys? Bruce Wayne. In or out?
The aristocrat is not afraid to dirty his hands. I say we add him to the pact. In.
There may be more to Wayne than first appeared. You can be trusted. In.
Bruce is strong and smart and handsome, like super handsome. It's nuts, you guys. And
Done.
where was I going
Too
with
much.
this? Right. I vote in.
Well, aren't you, Mr.
Not
Popular?
majority, so,
We got a
unanimous.
majority, folks.
Nope, unanimous.
Bruce is in. You
It's
earned a
unanimous.
ticket to ride, pal. Make sure that EMP shielding is on those APCs. I don't need any surprises. Time to get that package.
Remember, when we work together, no one can stop us. When we work together, the world can be ours!
Yeah!
Let's go!
Somebody grab that thing, it's important. Let's
Call
go
an EMP, Harley.
behind.
Midtown Heights, 11:40 p.m. I thought my mom was going to church. Apparently she's back. What time is it? Oh. Well, I've been streaming for around 28 minutes.
Wayne, we are close. Make your device ready.
Will do.
Yeah.
EMP primed and ready to go.
Harley,
Yeah, what?
we have almost reached the target vehicle.
Uh-huh.
Now, you are providing our escape.
Waller, on the move with targets. Track this signal. Get your people here. Now.
We've got your signal locked. Cavalry is on the way.
Now we do this.
That's what you called Melinda May from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. But that's Marvel. This is DC.
Wait, what in the...
I gotta say, Bruce, now that we're actually here and it's really happening, I'm feeling some butterflies in my stomach.
We have an obstruction ahead, both
Okay.
lanes. Armored vehicles. Service weapons at the ready. Do not engage.
Now, Wayne.
Do it!
Boop. EMP him. EMP.
What was that? What the hell is going on?
HQ, do you copy?
My gun, it's fried.
All comms are down.
Move! Carry the torch, Mr. Suit.
Bet.
Stay sharp. Secure the vehicle.
Walk on, man. Alright, John, you're doing too much.
Stay down.
He wasn't even down.
Your place is on the perimeter. Keep.
Yeah.
Freeze! Open the door. Everyone, stay sharp and keep order. Now, no sudden moves and no talk.
Strike it.
Strike it. Go
Striker!
on. Quickly. You're wondering what's in there. Find out for yourself. Back off, or I'll shoot.
No! No! No!
Don't.
Break it off!
We don't have time for this.
We're not done here, Wayne.
I would not turn my back on you. I'll leave this clean up to you, but hurry. Then, seize the cargo.
Get out of here!
Waller, where are you?
No.
Waller here. Let them have it, Wayne.
What are you talking about?
The package. Let them have it. It's not worth my agents' lives.
You just lost one of your agents' lives.
You can't be serious. You were supposed to be here.
No! That was my ride! Break out the artillery and disable their vehicles!
Damn it!
We can fix this all later. For now, just move it. Waller out.
I don't want to hurt you, but I will blow your heads off if you make me eat concrete. Lights out!
Put up that fire!
On it.
Oh.
I'm gonna play whack-a-mole with their heads.
It's a warrior's death!
Harley!
Brucey, come join the fun! Keep your arms and legs inside the ride!
That is so cool.
What do you want with us?
Stay down.
Woo! Well, that was fun. Kinda. Be a sweetheart and give me a hand with the luggage. Damn it, Bane! Can you get in the damn car already?
What's this?
Uh-oh.
What the hell happened to my dose?
Okay, forget you. I'm out of here!
That symbol.
Nice work back there, Brucey boy. You really know how to show a girl a good time.
Have your fun now.
Oof, the Iceman bummeth.
If Bane
The Iceman
survives,
bummeth.
he'll make us all pay for abandoning him.
Yes, he will.
Bane will survive, and he won't let this slide.
Freeze is right. If he makes it back, he's gonna be furious.
Oh no, we're so scared.
Yeah, you should be.
All
You
right,
talking smack to her, see what's gonna happen to you.
we got the package. Be grateful you're around to see it. Intrigued, Brucey? Wanna know what's inside?
Kinda, yeah.
Go on, open it.
I'm joking, I know what's inside. It are a man who wears green and asks riddles.
Whew. I thought he stank when he was alive. You really put us through a lot of trouble, Mr. Smarty Pants. Getting yourself killed like that.
Riddle me this,
We needed
riddle me
you for the
that.
next
Who
stage.
died in front of the big black bat?
I've got what you need.
For the right price.
Selena. You and 43.4% of players left Alfred feeling content. He approved of your decision to be honest with Tiffany. He was proud when you told him he always does the right thing. Okay, so I did good. So I did get that right. Your conversation in the parlor gave him a renewed sense of purpose. Great, seriously, that's awesome. You and 81.1% of players left Gordon feeling worried. He was hurt when you called Waller instead of him to help you, I know. But you told him the truth, he was worried. Because he told him the truth, he was worried that Waller might expose your identity. You and 81.7% of players left Tiffany feeling worried. She was surprised when you told her Lucius worked with Batman. She appreciated you letting her choose to trust you. You convinced her to trust you, but she was concerned for your safety. You and 90. Ooh, oh my gosh, bro, that is the closest thing that I've seen to 100. We're only 2% off. You and 99.8% of players left Waller feeling content. She was frustrated when you asked her to consider Gordon. She was gratified that you called her instead of Gordon to help you. I only called her because I would get the vial from her. If I had called Gordon, I wouldn't have gotten the vial to have left Bane back there. Because you agreed to work with her while undercover, your relationship with Waller is positive. You and 60.2% of players left Harley feeling happy. She was sorry, again, it's kind of blurry. Harley played along with her. She was amused when you played along with her, mocking Regina. She liked how effectively you retrieved the Phoenix key. She was thrilled you found her with interest. Sorry. She was thrilled you fought with her instead of Bane. You and 60.2% of players left John feeling happy. He was overjoyed when you... Sorry, give me a second. He was overjoyed when you pinky swore to Never Lie Again. He was excited by the violent way Willie was handled. He was enlightened. Sorry, I read that wrong. I don't know. You chose to fight alongside Harley. Did you get Tiffany to hand over the Phoenix to you? And oh my gosh, bro, that is the closest I've ever seen to 50-50. You and 50.1% of players convinced Tiffany to hand over the Phoenix key, and remain hidden in the vault. Did you call Gordon or Waller to the arsenal? You and 28% of players called Waller and her agent. Called Waller and her agency in their whatever. I can't read it. It's actually really blurry. I'm struggling to read it because it's actually really blurry. Did you pay off or let? Did you pay Willie off or let it get resolved with violence? You and 44.2% of players tried to calm Willie down with a drink. Did you follow? Who did you follow in the convoy? You and 42.2% of players attempted to minimize casualties in the convoy by following Harley, countering her chaos at every turn. Did you pinky swear with John? You and 95% of players accepted John's offer for a pinky swear, becoming friends for life. Fractured Mask is the next episode we'll be playing in the next stream. And on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys come back to see what happens next. I hope you guys like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.